Ishuborn and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got something really special coming out for you guys. Of course, you know that I've come up with daily transfer news content because, of course, the transfer window is around the corner. Which new players Arsenal are linked with? Of course, you've seen the thumbnail, but there is a special surprise for a fullback being linked with Arsenal again and again. So, without any further ado, let's jump into the video. But first, just a small reminder. I'm definitely coming up with some options for the roast of the week, and I actually checked out the HITC, the Irish guy content as well. So maybe, maybe it could be a response video. Let's see. Let's see. I'm working on it. I have seen the video twice, I guess now. So let's see where things will end up. So without any further ado, let's jump into the first news that we've got here. If you guys are Arsenal fans, if you don't know this guy, you guys are lucky because you might feel he might give you some Serge Gnabry kind of a feeling because Borussia Dortmund have identified Arsenal target ex-Arsenal player Daniel Malen as a potential replacement for Jadon Sancho. The former Gunner is starting in the Netherlands for PSV Eindhoven and has been linked with a return to the Emirates. Now, the winger as Dortmund's first choice signing is what they are seeking right now. If Jadon Sancho completes a move in the summer, because we know Manchester United failed to sign him because it was, Dortmund were asking too much for him and financially it was not at all suitable for them. So if that deal happens of Jadon Sancho, Dortmund will definitely go for somebody like Daniel Malen. However, AC Milan have added their name to the shortlist to sign Sporting CP star Nuno Mendes. The fullback has been linked with Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, Juventus, and Wolves for now. And La Gazzetta dello Sport say Milan fancy their chances with the 18-year-old if Diogo Dalot's loan move from United does not become permanent. So, but there's a big problem. Nuno Mendes has a 40.5 million pounds release clause in his contract. Now that is the only stumbling block for every club that is linked to him, which is stopping them from signing him. Well, I think he's a decent talent, but 40, I think 40 is a little too much. 40 is a little too much. However, well, Fabrizio Romano has opened up about Dominique Szoboszlai. He says, we will have Szoboszlai's decision by the next week. Leipzig would be the easiest solution because they are in the same family with Red Bull. Milan are always in contact. Arsenal have also been in contact for many years. So, for many years, Arsenal are looking at Dominique Szoboszlai. If they are actually interested, they have already submitted what they actually expect from him. The project has been already laid down. Can Arsenal get Dominique Szoboszlai? That is a big question. Well, Dominic Szoboszlai knows that Salzburg are now in the Europa League since they lost 2-0 to Atletico Madrid last night. So I am expecting a decision in the next week. Dominic, make it quick, bro. I just can't wait to see you in that Arsenal colours. Or rather, any other club. I don't give a damn because if you don't come, somebody else will. However, did you know Manchester United and Arsenal have the highest net spend on transfers in the world football since 2018-2019 season? Manchester United have spent £239.62 million, while Arsenal have £221.72 million. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But however, Arteta says, as a coach, you have to adapt to what we have and what we can do in the future. Obviously, we have to work to evolve it to where we want, because as well, we have to recruit players that are very specific for certain areas, and whether you have them or not is not a question. That is, at the moment, one of the issues that we have. More on the whole Mikel Arteta thing that he actually said in the pre-match conference of the Dundalk game tonight. By the way, we have a watch along for Arsenal versus Dundalk, and for those of you who do not know, we actually discuss games, and we have a predicted 11 live tonight, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. If you have any transfer news questions, you can come and ask me in that as well, and I will be referring to them as well. So Thomas Partey posted a picture with the caption on Instagram. The caption was, being part of the Arsenal family is something incredible for me. Since the day I arrived, I have felt so supported. The coach has a great influence in my decision to join this team, and even though we had some bad results, I know we are building something good together. I have had the bad luck to suffer an injury, but I hope I can play again soon and fight for this team. Now about the Thomas Partey injury, soon we'll come up to that as well. Also, Mikel Arteta said something about William Saliba. He says Saliba has made some very big improvements, and we believe that he is ready to play with us. We are in discussions about whether he will go out on loan or not, and what the best thing to do is. So right now, Arteta is in two minds. I think if Saliba does not find a loan, I think he can stay and actually learn the type of football Arteta wants him to play. And I think we have FA Cup third round. I think we can make him play against Newcastle maybe with a three-man defensive role. Let's see if that is a need of the hour. I think Arteta should do it. But anyways, Arteta has defended Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Bellerin. Just hear me out. He says no one's undroppable, but when we can't forget what Oba has done in recent months and not just years ago. I see how he trains, behaves, and how he wants to turn this situation around. He has an energy you would not usually associate with a player who is suffering. And when I see that type of hunger, I stay strong in my support of that player. We're not getting the league results we expect, so of course pressure is increasing. We played much better against Spurs than we did when we beat United, but you can't talk about that when you've lost the derby 2-0. I could not be any prouder of the response from the players this week. I have seen a team that is united, wants to fight, and has a big relief in what we are trying to do. They all want to push each other, and Oba's been one of the main guys there. Now, talking about the Hector Bellerin fouls, the throw-in fouls that he's been committing, he says it was harsh, and we sent images to the Premier League of many incidents much worse. We will keep working with Hector and make sure he does the action properly. So it was his issue. So, however, if you are an armchair footy fan, well, they are actually arguing about the rules that can now turn to their own referee. Alexa, the Amazon voice assistant, has been updated with the official laws of the game. Users of any Alexa-enabled device, including Echo Smart speakers, can ask questions as Alexa, can you explain the offside rule? Another frequent query could be Alexa, has the handball rule changed? So Eric King, director of Alexa Europe, said the new feature had been dubbed Warlexa after video assistant referee technology. Its information comes from the International Football Association board and former Premier League referee Mark Clattenburg. Now, here's a huge update about Thomas Partey. So Mikel Arteta said this. He said he got injured in the same area but not in exactly the same spot. He had an MRI yesterday. There is an injury there. He will miss the next few matches. And even Arteta defended his decision to rush in Thomas Partey. He says, no, he did incredibly well. He was confident. We tested him 3 times and he had no symptoms. But in football, you have a lot of unpredictable actions. He went into the floor, his knee got stuck. After he needs to stretch and get up, immediately he put a lot of stress in a similar area and he felt it. Again, that is the reason how things happen. But however, it looks like Thomas Partey is definitely going to be not playing some games for Arsenal in the future. But here's Callum Chambers. What he has addressed, he was asked, how will he fit into Mikel Arteta's plans? Chambers said, as I said, there's never a good time for an injury like this, but the timing was bad. We all love the philosophy and the way he coaches and the way he wants to play. He wants ball-playing centre-halves, and that's what I see myself as. So I like to think I fit to his plans. As I said before, it's a case of me being patient and getting back to the level I was at before. And every opportunity I get given, just give it 100% and do the best I can. It's kind of good, isn't it? But also, well, Raul Jimenez's father says the striker's fractured skull won't have any consequences on the Wolves' future. Now, we all know we are really, really apologetic for the whole Raul and David Luiz incident, but his father spoke to Mexican outlet Record, to which he said, we continue to be on the lookout because it's something very difficult. But thanks to Raul's strength, he is coming forward. He is somehow happy to know of the difficult situation that he's leaving, and that thanks to the good and timely intervention of the doctors in England, they did to him what could be done, and he is recovering in good spirits and highly motivated. What they told us is that he won't have any consequences, and that it's all a matter of time but before he starts with physical rehabilitation. So for now, Raul Jimenez is with his partner and probably with his family, recuperating and recovering while we pray for him, of course, for 100% health. And we need to see him back wearing that number 9 jersey for Wolves again this season. And I'm pretty much sure he's definitely going to be doing that. So with this, I add all the news that I have right now. So Without any further ado, let me remind you about the live that we do every day, 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Tonight we're going to talk about some more transfer news. The actual round of 16, the 16 Champions League teams that are going through, and of course the Manchester Derby. We can speak about the Manchester Derby, and of course Arsenal's game tonight against Central. The predicted 11. You can still send me the images of your predicted 11, which will be discussed tonight. So it's 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. If you have any transfer news questions, do ask me. I'll let you know about the update. Cheers. I will see you in the next one. If you can help me out, consider subscribing if you are seeking daily Arsenal content. 15,000 subscribers. Let's do it quickly.